So, a little update on the charger. I have yet to see any light on it flash, but the green light went out when the battery was fully charged. So, I guess that's how it works. Alright, so I took the controller apart, and the first thing I noticed was the switches on the front. They're just blanking plates. There's nothing behind them. There's nothing in the circuitry that would suggest anything. There's hardly any circuitry. I was impressed that they've got proper pots in there though. I'm going to try another flight today. I'm trying two things. One is actually charging the transmitter batteries, because I figure that might help. And also I've run out the antenna on the helicopter. Ran it up through here and then down the tail fin, so that should give it a little better reception. I've taken these 4 screws out. This bit just came right off the top, like that. It doesn't seem to have the squeak, so maybe it's this bit. Next bit, these are some of the most, oh crap, I busted one off already. That was to the antenna. I was just about to say these are some of the most anemic solder joints I've ever seen. You know, this joint might have been part of the bad range too. I was trying to figure out why they weren't talking, so I put the controller right up against it, and that finally made it kick on. It also split the two halves apart and just about made the helicopter fall off of the counter and broke some solder joints. So anyway, gonna go fix this. I suspect that when I pulled this antenna out, I damaged its connection to the circuit board. Alright, so I got this damn thing back together. The green light was flashing a little at first, but it's solid now, so I don't frickin' know. Anyway, I've taken the front shell off, and the antenna does not appear to be broken, so you'd think it has some reaction. But no. Alright, I just resoldered the antenna. It looked fine, but decided to give it a go. That's got it. Okay, so I tried it again and it worked when I had unwrapped this. So it seems that wrapping it around the tail somehow makes it not work. Maybe the aluminum acts as some kind of like sink. That feels a little better. It's a lot of fun now that the controls are all working, and yeah, it still isn't broken, which is amazing. I did notice some little chips on the rotors when I was looking at it earlier, but you know, I ran it into a sprinkler head. So yeah, I'm fairly impressed. I managed to quiet down the control stick a little bit. Still makes a little bit of noise, but not nearly as much as it did. I wasn't able to pin down exactly where the noise was coming from, so I just lubricated everything that moved. None of it made the noise when it was out, probably because it's misaligned or something when it's tightened down. If it bugs me, I'll take it apart again. Another thing I've noticed, the control, I mean, it has potentiometers in it, but it seems to be full one way or full the other way. I don't know, maybe I'm just driving with a lead thumb, but it didn't seem proportional. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know. I'm over it, and the lift is very proportional, which is great. It takes a little getting used to. You have to adjust the amount of lift when you're trying to maneuver it, You know, at this point, I think more of the crashes are down to operator error than trouble with the actual plane. So, yeah, if you're willing to do a little mucking around with the soldering iron, this is a pretty fun little kit to get.